Be seated at the Good morning, everyone. I am Romana Sheikh from CSA department. A very warm welcome to esteemed guests, Dr. S.D. Gulsarkar, Chief Guest, Mr. Sanjay Vaikar as the guest of honor, Professor G.R. Brande, Principal Shri Siddheshwar Women's Polytechnic, Dr. T.A. Chavan, Principal and President of IIC, Dr. Avinash Patil, Vice President IIC, Dr. Madhuri Patil, Convener IIC, Professor D.S. Gangwade, Coordinator KALAPAK-2K24-25, Ms. Chakote Shikija, President of Student Council, faculty members, participants, and my fellow students. It is our pleasure to invite you all to this exciting and prestigious event in association with IIC KALAPAK-2K 24-25, organized by Sri Siddheshwar Women's College of Engineering. We are thrilled to have you here today as we celebrate innovation, creativity, and technical brilliance. KALAPAK-2K 24-25 is not just an event, it's a platform where the brightest minds from across the other colleges come together to showcase their talent, share their ideas, and compete in a series of thoughts, provoking and engaging activities. Today, we have an amazing lineup of technical events like Idea Spark, Paper Spark, Project Spark, Tech Quiz, Tech Deals, Animate Story, and Codecraft that will challenge your intellect and push the boundaries of innovation. So get ready to be inspired, learn, and collaborate with some of the best minds in the field. Before we move forward, let's take a moment to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our respected principal, faculty, and organizing committee for their tireless effort in making this event possible. A big thank you to all participants for joining us today. So without further ado, let's get started with KALAPAK 2K 24-25. We hope you all have an enriching and unforgettable experience. As we begin, let's embrace our tradition and kindle the auspicious lamp which is innovated by ENTC department under guidance of Professor Sanjeev Mahane, HOD of department. Now I request the dignitaries on the dais to kindle the lamp. Thank you. Further, I hand over to Vaidali to proceed the program.
Thank you, Romana. Good morning, everyone. As we gather here today, we are honored to have our respected guests who have graciously accepted our invitation for KALAPAK 2024-25. Your presence adds immense value to this occasion, and we are deeply grateful. It is my honor to introduce our esteemed guest for today. Our honorable chief guest, Dr. S.P. Devsarkar, is a professor from Department of Electronics and Telecommunications Engineering at Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Noida. He has been a dedicated member of Academic Council at Deepato Noida and Pune University. The chairman of Board of Studies for Electronics and Telecommunications Engineering Department, Deepato Noida and Pune University. Member of University Affiliating Cell and University Board of Deans, and the member of Research Committee of Deepato. Dr. Devsarkar's remarkable career has numerous achievements, including Indus Eminent Educationalist Award by Indus Foundation of New York, Lifetime Achievement Award by COE Roorkee, and he has also been selected for MHRD's flagship Leadership for Academicians program, LEAP, by Cambridge University, United Kingdom, and Delhi University. Your achievements are truly an inspiration for us, sir. We are privileged to have a highly accomplished individual like you with us today. I'd like to request Honorable Principal Dr. T. A. Zawan, sir, to felicitate our exceptional chief guest, Dr. S. P. Devsarkar, sir, with a token of gratitude and appreciation. Thank you, sir. We're grateful to have our guest of honor, Mr. Sanjay Vaikar, sir, who's Assistant Analyst and Regional Center Coordinator from Solapur at Deepato Noida. Your contributions are truly appreciable, sir, and we are honored by your presence with us today. I'd like to request Vice President of IIC, Dr. A.S. Patil, sir, to felicitate our distinguished guest of honor, Mr. Sanjay Vaikar, sir, with a token of gratitude and appreciation. Thank you, sir. I'd like to request Professor M.R. Patil ma'am to felicitate our esteemed guest, Professor G.R. Dharane sir, Principal of Sri Siddheshwar Women's Polytechnic, Solapur. Thank you, sir. The presence of our esteemed guest has truly elevated this event. It is my honor to invite the visionary leader of our institute, Honorable Principal Dr. T. Zaman sir, to share his thoughts and guidance with us. Sir, please.
Thank you. Good morning to all. Respected Dr. S.P. Devsankar sir, Professor of BNT's Department, we got to know as a chief guest for today's function KALAPAK-2K24-25, which is the technical event. Sir is very renowned professor in the field of electronics and telecommunication. Already the introduction is given the details, and I'm very happy to say that sir worked as a principal for I think more than 3 years at BPCOE Baramati. All of you know the engineering college, one of the renowned engineering college, and various activities he has handled at university level and at affiliated college levels. So I am very much thankful to sir for accepting our invitation and making available for today's function for this KALAPAK 24-25. Along with him, Sanjay Vaikar sir, who is the OSC at P1 Solapur Sub Center, Solapur, from the Dr. Balasubramanian Ambedkar Technological University, and continuously he is working for all the affiliated colleges in Solapur region for the exam related and for other affiliated related activity. For today's function, we have got Professor Rade sir, who is the principal of our Women's Polytechnic, and all of you know that the one of the best women's engineering Women's Polytechnic. Even the students for the admissions in government polytechnic, but those the government polytechnic, the students have not taken the admission, but in the Women's Polytechnic they have taken. So the culture quality of teaching, so you all are aware of it. Then our Vice President of IIC, Dr. A.S. Patil, and Head of Deposit and Admission in charge. Then our Student Council member, Sridhar Chakote, our convener of IIC and Ms. Madam Patil, Madam, Coordinator, Vamode sir, all the head of the department, all faculty members, student friends, and all participants. So once again, I welcome all the guests and all the participants, those who are coming from the outside colleges, boys and girls, ours is only for the Women's Engineering College. So on behalf of our college, I express my sincere thanks to all of you. As today we are gathered here to inaugurate KALAPAK 24-25. This is a technical event, and this technical event is organized under the IIC, Institution of Innovation Council. So all of you are aware of IIC. So Institution of Innovation Council is established in all the engineering colleges which are associated with the or under the guidance working from the AICT. And MIC, you know, that is Ministry of Education and Innovation Council. At the same time, IICT. So they have directed to establish this IIC in each and every engineering colleges. So the aim or the purpose of this IIC is to adopt or to inculcate the culture of innovation and entrepreneurial ecosystem in the minds of the students or in the higher education educational institute students. Because as you know that, so when we take the admission in engineering colleges, so everybody's aim is to get a good job or good placement at the end of the 4-year course. Whether is it possible to get the admission placement in all students? It is not possible. Even we try to get the 100% placement for all the students, but it is very difficult because number of students are increasing, but the number of industries are remaining as it is. Increase, the rate is very slow. So for that, we have to our engineering colleges must create the what we can call entrepreneurs, those who will provide the job. The students will become the job creators instead of job seekers. So that is the aim of this that is IIC. And to fulfill this IIC or the purpose of this IIC, we at college level every year we arrange the KALAPAK 2025. KALAPAK this technical event. The name from the KALAPAK itself indicates Kalpana. You have to come the ideas, and those ideas should solve the problems of the society. In the society, very small problems are there, but if you use the technology to solve the problem, then our life or the life of the public will become very happy and comfortable. And you should think on that way, on that way. Even if you take the example of outside, that is roads are constructed. So if we don't use the new technologies, then it is very difficult to construct the roads within 2 years or 3 years. It may take long time. Okay, so these are all the technologies are there. Even now, artificial intelligence is there, machine learning is there, blockchain technology is there, industry 4.0 is there. So all these technologies, new emerging technologies are coming, and now you have to make use of all these technologies to solve the societal problems. And through this purpose, we are providing the platform for the students to showcase their hidden talent. Whatever their ideas are there, those ideas you can express, you can explore in those platforms, and for that in the under the Kalpak various small activities are there, like paper presentation is there, then coding competition is there, then idea competition is there, then project idea competition is there. So all these competitions are there. In that competition, you can show your skills, your whatever the technology you learn to solve the small problems. And so I will take the opportunity to share the two things about our college, as all the students are from the outside colleges and our guests are from Dr. Balasan Ambedkar, that is university. Ours is Women's Engineering College, which is the first in Solapur district, and it is established in 2019-20 with the aim of women empowerment and under the able guidance of our Honorable President, Sri Dharmara Tadaji Sahib. And when the college started, so at that time, in 2019-20, only 29 students were there. But today, from first year to final year, there are 1,500 students are there. And this achievement is because of our placement results. So all the students are getting the more than 70% marks, and as all the students are eligible for placement, and maximum number of students are getting the placement in the campus itself. So I am very happy to tell you that our first batch, second batch, and more than 82% students got placement in renowned and multinational companies like Deloitte is there, IBM is there, TCS is there, Accenture is there, then Amdocs is there, LHB is there, for electrical Hitachi is there. So a number of companies are coming there, and they know the quality of our students. And I am sure that our highly qualified and experienced faculty members are taking the efforts to groom the students, and that's why we are getting the good academic and placement results. One example I will give, that is our one of student Saini Navgiri. She got the placement in Indian Air Force. So as a technical command with 23 lakh package, sir. So beyond this, our staff members' efforts are there, and students' hard work is there. So if you follow our student instruction, our staff members' instruction, definitely you can achieve your whatever the aims are there, or you want to the result. So today we are very happy, we are very lucky that we are having Dr. S.P. Devsarkar sir as a chief guest, and he is going to talk on the innovation. So by listening or by attending this session, definitely you all will come to know that what is innovation, what are the technologies, whatever this technology I mentioned, that is ML, AI, or blockchain technology, or semiconductor devices. So how to make use of those technologies to solve the societal problems, and from where to start the research work or innovation work. So I request all the students. So whatever our activity we arrange, so their maximum students who want to attend it. Those who have not participated in any activity, you can at least attend, so that you will come to know the technology, or you will come to know the what are the technologies and how those technologies the students are applying, other students. And from there you will get the spark that we can think that way we can also solve the problems, because every day you are coming across the number of problems. What should be the solution that we may not be knowing, or how to provide the solution by using the technology. You may be knowing the technology, but how to make use of those technologies you are not knowing. So by attending this today's all activities, you will come to know the all the technologies, and you can participate in the number of activities. So with this, once again I express my sincere thanks to sir, Devsarkar sir and Vaikar sir. With our request, sir accepted our invitation and came here for inauguration of today's function. And also I thank you all the participants, those who are coming outside the college and also inside the college. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your encouragement, sir. Please join me in welcoming our esteemed and phenomenal chief guest, Dr. S.P. Devsankar, sir, to share his valuable insights with us. Sir, please.
So good morning to all of you. It really gives me a great pleasure to be amongst with you this morning. I'm observing many youngsters, those who are using their mental batteries for extending the boundaries to cover up many applications which we have not seen, and that is called as the innovation. Innovation is not the new thing, but it is also new thing. So the things cannot be brought before the community or before the society. That efforts the youngsters are taking to make the life of the society easier. That's called as innovation. And to bring this innovation, there is need to use the eager inside. The technology is definitely there to help you. But certainly, it is rightly mentioned, if you can't fly, then at least try to run. If you can't run, then at least you try to walk. If you can't walk, then try to scroll at the same place. It's giving some indication of dynamism which keeps us to put forward our wishes or wills to do something in a creative manner. That's called innovation. Innovation has always brought the happiness, the self-respect of doing something for us as well as for the society. I'm very happy that this institution, in the name of Siddheshwara, has a legacy of blessings of the God and also the vision which is put forward by your visionaries to bring women in empowerment levels. This is the real job of bringing the business of bringing the diversity in education. So with all the talking about the clarity of education or higher education by bringing the diversity, are you aware on the quantum or the values? Perhaps in higher education, what is the contribution of women that we have to improve? We are talking about the GER improvement. This is another thing, that is cross enrollment ratios for doing the graduate program. Definitely it needs to be increased, but along with this, the empowering the women from bringing them in STEM education. The STEM education, which is the education which talks about science, technology, engineering, management, and arts. So I think the legacy which is you have is helping you to bring on upfront in the different skill levels, because this education trust is doing an extremely good job of bringing the woman on the front lines. Dear friends, there are many opportunities of doing the business in terms of the learning processes. The learning is now changing because the paradigm has already shifted. The quality of education is in need. We don't want the tutors in the classrooms. We don't want anything which is informative. We want the information which has bring some intelligence out. And so, the quality of education is brought and nurtured in the education by, particularly by education. You can't neglect the education, because any kind of economical developments or intellectual developments of any country are happening to the quality of education. And so education has a real role of creating gentlemen and creating the welfare of the society as well as bringing the substance in the economic policies of the nation. And rightly, these days we are observing many innovations which are likely to happen around us, and we all are watching very carefully and we are sometimes joining some. Because learning is not so simple these days. You have to learn with the collaborations. You have to learn with the anxieties. You have to learn with the zeal. Because without adding any important component in the learning, you can't say that you are doing some different thing than the others. Otherwise, you are following some the old things. And so, doing new things in a very different ways, that's also part of the innovation. Innovation doesn't mean that you have to do some research. Research is definitely there in innovation. So innovation helps to improve the research qualities. So that way we can cascade these components of innovation, incubation, research and development all together. Dear friends, you might be knowing that the international bodies or the international universities, these are offering the admissions not only on the basis of your marks in the university examinations. You will be surprised to know the data which we are having that the schools, the best top schools in the world, like Harvard or MIT, they are offering admission. 50% admissions are based on how the bodies are placing their ideas in innovative ways, not the university marks or old methods. And so, this is the catchy line that one can use it for making our learning paradigms in the best ways. So, the happenings are always taking around us, and we have to look in a very different ways. The aspects of innovation needs new eyes to observe. You have to do some things in a very different way. The immediately telling you that you have to do something in a very different way, and that needs the support of good learning. Without good learning, you can't do anything. These days, the various gadgets are available for the sake of for use, but the gadgets are not worthy to use at all levels because if you don't have the ideas, if you don't have any the power of explanations, you don't immerse into new ideas, how the technological platforms are useful for that? No. And so certainly these are the tools which cannot replace your brain index. So definitely the tools are useful, but you restrict the tools and allow the ideas to come out of our human minds. So for that, the things are described in a very different way. These days, artificial intelligence, various algorithms, coding techniques, the generative AI, and whatnot, the different emerging technologies are coming forward. They are making our job easy. But certainly, on one side, it is a fear that shall we lose our jobs in future? Or certainly, this kind of disruptions are coming with some sort of new opportunities also. And so, nevertheless, innovations are always seen in three different modes. One is the incremental improvement in the available products or available things that you can add something and make it new market for you. This is kind of innovation is called as incremental innovation, and which will take days and days to improve the product design and development. The second type of the innovation is called as the disruption. Disruptive innovation. This is totally new. Nothing is was available for you to reference. You have to do the things in your own way, in a new fashion. That is called as the disruptive innovations. The third type of innovation is called as the radical innovation. It's 360-degree change in the product design and development. So these three key components are always important to bring your quality education for making the product design and development in the market. Because all the way we are connecting ourselves for what purpose? Either we are doing education or job markets or entrepreneurships or our own business. And everywhere these all concepts are coming together to nurture the values of the data sciences, business, and technology. Anything you listen or observe, the business skills, the data sciences, and the technology, that cannot be ignored at any time. And so, by using these business skills, technology skills, and data skills, you can embed into a new design concepts in a very innovative ways. Innovation is like dreaming something, and dreaming once comes into an implementation mode, that is called as a creative action by an individual. So dreaming is a good thing. That we must have some vision. But what is vision? Vision is action. So simply dreaming nothing happens. You have to act upon it. And so acting together in compartments is not of use. Because I mentioned before also that diversity always creates the problems. Diversity always brings vibrations. Diversity always brings the new culture, new problems, and here the hidden opportunities are lying there on that particular platform. And we have to select that opportunity and give the solution. Be first to give the solution to this kind of problems. And so that way you can tackle the kind of innovations in the technological trends. Then many innovations are working in different areas. These days, this is key is what is creating short films. Coming to the videos, reels. So see, it's a effective education tool also. You can use it in education also. Because you are catching the youngsters to watch seriously for a minute. And that idea is taken in our innovative education policy also. That instead of continuing the classroom for hours and hours, you can make a model of your presentation for 5 to 7 minutes. And that EDF pattern is following the same thing. And I have seen in various advanced schools of learning in IIMs and even in MIT and the other European universities. They are creating a model for 10 minutes. The 10 minutes is giving the energy to the learner, and the boy has to listen carefully, and then assignments are provided along with that quiz. That assignment took 6 to 7 hours. So, 3 to 7 minutes. You have to work for 6 to 7 hours. The boy has to work for 6 to 7 hours. So that kind of innovations are also coming in the education. That is also innovation. And so, in education also, in teaching learning process, we have to change the pattern of our teaching learning also. So always it is mentioned in your innovative education pattern that learner is a continuous learner. The pattern of learnings are going to change as per the age, as per the technology, as per the applications, and we have to change. And those who are ready to accept the change, they will follow the innovations. And innovations are accepted by everyone because it is new to anyone. Doing new things is not easy. We have to involve ourselves for creating something. And so, that kind of education is coming into the classrooms. And the distance education, digital platforms, this is also one type of innovation in education. Have you gone through the different platforms of learnings apart from your classroom learnings? The EDX is one of the best platforms which I have seen. The second is the MITs or Harvard's learning corridors, which are open to access, ready to access to anyone. And the different levels of programs are there. The level 1 programs for beginners, level 2 programs for the advanced learners, level 3 programs for researchers. And so I think the teacher has to identify these kind of classical learnings in the innovative methods. Google Baba is there for our help. It's creating innovative approaches in teaching learning processes or making your life easy. You name anything, anywhere. The innovative ideas are helping us, like learning anywhere, anytime, from anyone. This is possible because of the digital platform. And access is available with affordability, is access, easy access, affordability, is economics, and the virtual connect, which will not giving you trouble to move and use the transportation medium or you have to travel for long distance. You can connect anyone at any time, at any point of time, and connect digitally. Is also the application of the innovative education systems. These days, virtual laboratories are also coming to the university. Have you connected with the virtual labs? You are having COEP virtual labs. That's good. But the virtual labs are also set by very eminent institution in India and then abroad. You have to book the time slots. If I have to use some intellectual machines which is not available in my institution, it's costing suppose in terms of 10 to 15 crores or more than that. And I want to use that machine. So you have to connect virtually for 10 minutes or 15 minutes slot, and you can use it from this destination also. So technology has made access to knowledge easier. That is also innovation. And with the very innovative ways, you have to do a lot of things. So coming in the classrooms with a fresh mood and listening to teacher and asking questions with a curiosity is also one type of innovation which is missing in today's classrooms. See, the traditional way of teaching and learning should be abolished. So what is the classrooms, particularly coaching classrooms are doing? They are doing the job like polishing the tables and giving the diamonds. म्हणजे पोलिसाला घासायचं काम करायचं, त्याला म्हणायचं हिरा तो हिरा हो, आणि तो हिरा आहे त्याला घासायचं तर त्याला त्याच्यावर दूर चढवायची, त्याला कोळसा करायचा. The meaning is what I'm getting that. With the innovative structures, you have to look the process of learning in a very different ways. Don't allow to use yourselves as vehicles. You are diamonds. And always the behavior of diamond is different because it is universally accepted. And so, with the innovative ways, now there is a way to recognize yourselves. Do you want recognition restricted to your city? Do you want the reflection of your ideas or your references are only restricted to the state or nation or worldwide? And to have a global recognition, the idea will be universally accepted by the universe. And there are many students, youngsters, those are not part of your education or technical education also. To tinkering laboratories, they are doing wonderful jobs. And these days are coming to salute the skills. So the older days, you have to forget. The skills are now coming on the top. And the skills those who are having, they understood the values and they can create something. And creation is already accepted in this society. And so all the times I am coming to the same point that do the same thing but in an innovative ways. That should have acceptance from the common society. Because the innovation may spoil the ethical habits sometimes. So see the serious question concern on the examination patterns. The chat GPT and generative AIs are at the help. You can ask anything. They will the AI platform will provide the presentation within 5 minutes. Now I have come here and asked that I have to give a talk. The boys are at the age of 18, the age of 20, and they are having some small background of technical education, and I want to give the presentation on innovation. You click within 2 minutes, you will get the presentation. But see, that kind of innovation we don't want. We want to use that innovation for doing something new. And so, plagiarism is the greatest threat of having the AI in the education system. And so, the education of ethics is essentially required. And so, to control this all outcomes of the malfunctioning, there needs to have some gadgets also. So the gadgets are also given by AI. So on one side, you are copying something, and on the other side, it is giving instructions to some teacher that you are copying all the content from this page, that particular website. So it is not easy to copy or cheat the teachers in the classrooms or teachers with tool yourselves. So technology is a tool which is used as a weapon as well as a creator. So we should be very careful. And so innovations must be have ethical values. It should not create or disturb the contents or its originalities. It should not disturb the heritage or the quality of inherent qualities of anything. And so innovations are very carefully seen or observed by the users because the users is the society and access to this particular kind of innovation must be cheaper or cost not costly. There are many open softwares, openwares that you can use. To mention for electronics telecommunications, you can use the Raspberry Pi hardwares for very wonderful creations. That platform you use for having a lamp lighting. Which platform you are used? Who has this idea of igniting the light black? Which platform you are using? Arduino. So see Arduino or Raspberry Pi, these hardwares, you can implement any ideas of doing this. And so innovation doesn't come by sitting alone. And so collaboration is required. Collaboration means learning different subjects. You should not restrict yourself. I am a guy from telecommunication engineering. I only learn or I will set only my topics and I will hide mechanical and civil engineering. No, because who knows the civil engineering is coming with some problems or some remote sensing. We are required to construct the bridge on the water body or below the water bodies and want to send something. So there he needs the help of this telecom back. And so the innovation doesn't come in compartments, a single compartment. So one necessity is to follow the learning in collaborations. So learning in collaboration always provides you to create something innovative ways. And in our education, this becomes an inherent part of teaching and learning processes. Learning in collaboration, teaching in collaboration, the new concept is also coming. But teacher is not a teacher of your institution. Teacher will receive recognition from the other states or nations or worldwide also. And by legitimate ways, the authority should not restrict that professor is a professor of this campus. So, because of this innovative approach, this recognition is increasing and also creating some new things or creating a good life sciences around. You name any field, just simply name suppose genomics, biotechnology and genomics, where the AI is coming to for rescue, use, design, develop, deliver the drugs in the patient body. And also, it is designing some drug based on the DNA format. So, as per the need of human body, the DNAs are changed and 3D fabrications are also available. The world is moving so fast. Innovations are in a very big place. All the times we are using the innovation of 5G or 6G or 4G, we are restricted to only mobile use. How my video file get downloaded fast way, how I can watch the clip, and how I can send the message fast. Rather than this, we are not facing ourselves. But apart from that, also the applications, it talks about the latency. The latency period is decreased enormously. It is as good as online talk, or you can use online. It delays 1 by thousands of milliseconds. And perhaps this particular application is used in medicine or biomedical applications or biomedical derivative applications. The surgeries are operated virtually because only you have to concern that your neighbor should lie all of it. Otherwise, because you are allowed to pay with light. So, signal systems in traffic controls, they are using AI, and many applications are converging. So, we should not restrict only these generations for our communications, speedy communications. Latency is there, the data size is there, speed is there, and many more applications are coming. The miniaturization of device applications are there. So, look at the profile of gadgets. You are using a gadgets or utilizing gadgets by any volume, size, weight, attractive, quality, power analysis. Many things are coming and integrated to the systems. The innovation are always not have a fixed time or lifetime. But some innovations are well accepted by the community since last 60 years or 70 years. If you remember the IBM mainframe computers, the concept is not copied by anyone. Still it is alive. And even all these creators are using Texas or Intel or Google or Microsoft, whoever may be, the best leader, they are using the same mainframe. Why? Because the innovations are so strong, they created so strongly. Are you aware of the Apple product? Apple's a product kind of. So, have you seen any duplicate apples in market? What is it? Apple's a duplicate से नहीं पड़ी थी. कोई पायलट some Apple products है even your phones as well as your tablets or something. The reason is that there are 5 lakh stakes. So it's very surprising to me also. There are 5 lakh stake points. Without checking 5 lakh point, the product will not place in the market. Now see how you catch, how many elements you can catch. You can catch 1,000, 10,000, 1 lakh point you can catch or copy and duplicate it in your product. But crossing 5 lakhs points and doing the duplication is highly impossible. So that is also innovation. So innovation is inherent here because they have used strong concepts in designing and development of the product. So there are many things which comes with the innovation. Simply mention, there are many fields or areas where innovation have already reached. Transportation, the acceptance, what you call as resilience, adaptability, cheaper cost in transportation via this is called as Ola, Uber. That has made a lot of things possible for us to access it in the railway system. In coordination with the platform for the owner of Ola Uber, he has not invested money in procuring the vehicles. Are you getting the point what I mean? He has designed a platform very wisely so that all these vehicles are dynamically, rightly used at the right time, offering the services to the consumers as well as services to the taxi drivers as well as the owner of the software. So there are many things like this. Even booking the house, which is a good platform to book the house, which will give the community stays, connect to the society, local society, offering a taste to local foods. The very known software is that Zomato Swiggy is not food supply. But there is a software which is called as some, I didn't understand the name, but there is a software which provides you the community space. Arrangements of, if you want to move in some other communities or some other places, you want to taste the food, you want to stay with the families. Big Bean or something, big software. The software name is some Airbnb or this one. And in all that name of the software, but the software is Airbnb or something. Airbnb. Airbnb. Airbnb, yes, right. Is right. So the software is there. So who has developed the software? See, the creators are Indians, and particularly from the western side of Maharashtra, and you also belong to western Maharashtra. So opportunity is waiting for us also, waiting for us to take this opportunity and give some solutions to the problems. My dear friends, the entire society is waiting for you as an engineer of tomorrow's, your future of tomorrow. And definitely, we have to do something in very different ways. Innovation always helps to make you, to give you all the times energetic, and will give a thought of look forward all the times. So with this, I wish you all the best to do something new in a very different way. Especially, the institution has a proud privilege to support the initiatives that promote women empowerment. My special thanks to them for calling me and making me a part of this program. I appreciate the interest of the youngsters to listen to me, and also the authorities of the institution, Principal Dr. Chavan, Professor Magli Patil, Dr. Patil, my fellow colleagues, Professor Sanjay Diwakar, and the professors and heads of the university departments. This institution has a proud privilege to connect with my university, and I am sure that this will be one of the best media institutions in the days to come. With the best wishes, I once again thanks to you all. Thank you.
Thank you for your inspiring words, sir. I'd like to invite Vice President of IIC, Dr. A.S. Patil, sir, to deliver his word of thanks. Sir, please.
So let's sum up the program. I would like to thank Dr. S.V. Devsarkar sir, Professor ENTC Department D12. We all observed the words of sir. Since yesterday I am with sir, so I felt that I experienced the depth knowledge, his depth knowledge in the education, technical education particularly, and also his strong desire to make something new in the field of technical education, teaching, learning process, and what he has delivered in his speech. So, in every teaching and learning process, how innovation can be included. So, definitely, sir, all the participants from our college, from outside college, will take the note of this, and all our staff members will also try to inculcate to bring the innovation in the teaching and learning process. So thank you very much, sir. I also thank Mr. Sanjay Vaikar, sir, OSD, Solapur Sub-Center, D2, coming over here and grace the function. Thank you, sir. Also thank Principal Darde, sir, Polytechnic College. He also given the time for this function. Also thank our principal, Dr. P.H. Chavan sir, for giving all the permissions and encouragement for performing or engaging this beautiful event. I thank convener of this event for all the efforts, Dr. Madhuri Patil madam, coordinator, Professor D.S. Wakode sir, for their efforts, and also thank our President of Students' Council, Ms. Chitija Chakote, and all the team members of the Kalpak events. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. With the permission of dais, I conclude the inauguration ceremony and thank all the guests for their presence today. We wish all the participants the very best as they embark on the exciting events ahead and look forward to seeing the innovative and talented minds from all the institutes here. The competition will commence now. I request all the participants to proceed to their designated venues for the competitions they are participating for. And we shall all gather here again at the end of the day for the valedictory and prize distribution ceremony. All the participants can proceed to the venues for their competitions. Thank you very much. Have a great day.